segment of the season to you from wherever you are watching us. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. This is the news tonight. We are broadcasting live from our television house saying that Kwara Yakuba Ilorin, the capital North Central Nigeria, West Africa. Joining us on the news tonight.
Gawa Matosin.
Good evening.
Balki Gambe Meki Kube to Badi Lasabaye look at Stabana Ya, they are going to Labaria, those are in the television, King Farm, for Apata, why Gloria Wanana. Megabio, I made a percent of Kakaya, Tukan, Vegan, so come on, Riba. Alako.
I say, I made percent of Pafon, Je Akiwaku, Alale, Ningo to Lanfani, Latimo, we come in Moma, Tipele, Kwara, Itoficale, Sia Patakuba, Nilu Lori. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ní àmọ́tọ̀ ìwà Muhammad Jamiu Alákùn ló kọ mi ṣùgbọ́n ṣáájú gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣe wẹ́dẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì láfi ṣíde ìròyìn ká padà sọ́dọ̀ Tósìn Adéoyè.
Thank you very much, Alapo. The news tonight you can watch on StarTimes 113, Free TV 502. We're also live on Facebook. I can also watch the playback on YouTube. My name is Tosin Adéoyè. Let's start from the home scene. Barely 24 hours after Christmas celebration and also Boxing Day, which is usually celebrated every 26th of December annually, normal activities seem to be returning gradually to the metropolis. Kwara TV News crew went around some parts of the metropolis to monitor the situation. Our correspondent, Sevan Hassan, filing this report, and this report is presented from us today.
It was a joyful and remarkable Christmas celebration as activities return in some parts of Ilorin where shops and business centers opened for their daily means of survival, while few shops remain under lock and key. Some of the areas visited include Songo, Kulende Markets, Maraba, Challenge, among others. Residents were observed busy engaged in trading activities. Also, recreation centers visited by Kwara TV News crew witnessed turnout of residents who are enjoying the season of love. Similarly, in the spirit of Boxing Day, Kwara TV News crew visited Yoruba Road Market, where respondents gave their opinion on the importance of the day, which they said symbolizes compassion and value of their loved ones, wife, children, among others.
When we were young, we thought it's the day you will be boxing yourselves, but we know the real meaning by giving presents to our loved ones.
It's actually a period to share love, and it's a period to also share the good news.
Immediately after Christmas, when clothes and other attires are returned to the box, so it allows people to go through a lot of stress to take back the dresses and the attires inside the box. But there are people who think it has to do with visiting and a form of comedy. Some people think it's a day people box each other. But
our respondent added that it is a day to appreciate the dedication and commitment of their joy givers by presenting them with gifts of various kinds depending on capabilities.
And still staying in Kwara, there was palpable tension in Ofa, Kwara State, following explosions that rocked parts of the town late Thursday night, destroying properties and causing widespread fear. The explosion reportedly occurred at two different locations around midnight on Christmas Day. Eyewitness reported that several buildings were affected in the area around the Eid praying ground, while a second explosion was recorded near the Solid World Hotel, approximately a 5-minute walk from the first location. In a statement on Friday, December 26, 2025, the Chief Press Secretary to the Executive Chairman of our local government, Abiola Aziz Babatunde, said the areas have been condoned of by security agencies amid ongoing investigations. He said the Executive Chairman, Suleiman Olatunjo Mitutu, visited the location immediately after the incident to assess the situation firsthand and to calm the frayed nerves of residents. The chairman urges all residents of Ofa to remain calm, vigilant and law-abiding. Citizens are advised to verify information through credible and official sources to avoid spreading fear. And the Nigerian police force has announced a breakthrough in the fight against insecurity following the arrest of two notorious kidnapping kingpins whose operation spanned across 4 northern states. In a statement released on Friday, the Force Public Relations Officer CSP Benjamin Udein confirmed that the suspects were apprehended during a high-stakes covert operation in Kwara State. The operation, conducted by the Force Intelligence Department Response Team in collaboration with the Kwara State Command, led to the arrest of Abubakar Usman alias Sidi, 26-year-old male, and Shehu Mohammed alias Jidi, 30 years. They stated that the suspects were intercepted along the Kome Maskalsi axis in the Kayama local government area of the state. The police recovered significant incriminating items during the raid, including an AK-47 rifle loaded with 20 rounds of live ammunition and a 500,000 naira in cash, which authorities identified as a spent ransom money. Also seized was a brand new Honda Hayes 125 motorcycle valued at 1,850,000 naira. They noted that the suspects are currently cooperating with investigators to enable the arrest of other members of the syndicate and recovery of additional weapons. Reacting to the breakthrough, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, praised the operatives for their professionalism and dedication to the mission. And the Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II, has called for more bridges of love and unity across the Niger, saying that Nigeria needs the bridges to be one great nation. The Emir who spoke had the Atani Arochukwu LGA of Abia State during the 2025 Atani Day celebration called on Nigerians to hold hands as brothers and sisters and to recognize one another as citizens of one great nation. Sanusi, who is a member of Abia International Economic Advisory Board, also expressed satisfaction with the performance of Governor Alex Otti in Abia State, saying that Nigerians are taking note of his efforts. Speaking at the event, Abia State Governor said that Nigerians should not politicize ethnicity and tribalism, noting that arguments on issues should not be founded on ethnicity and religion. Otti said that Emir Sanusi had gone through a lot of challenges, but praised the Emir for not allowing such challenges to affect him. Now, parents' prayers on their children and praying for others in absentia have been identified as some of the ways Allah accepts prayers of His servants quickly. This was the focus of the sermon delivered by the Imam of Al-Hilal Crescent Central Mosque, Dr. Abdulhamid Yusuf Badmus, during the Jumat prayer. Our correspondent Sulaiman Hassan covered the Jumat prayer for Kwara TV News, and this report is presented from our studios.
In his kutuba, Dr. Abdulhamid Yusuf Badmus highlighted situations and places where Allah accepts the prayers of Muslims. The Imam noted that praying for others in their absence and the prayers of travelers are among the prayers that are quickly accepted, admonishing Muslims to always pray for their ummah. He emphasized that prayer offered by parents for their children are also among the prayers Allah readily accepts. The Imam stated that prayers made on the day of Arafah and in Kaaba are among the places and times prayer are quickly accepted. Imam Badmas also noted that the prayers of just leaders are among those that are readily accepted. He prayed that Allah guide leaders in the country and ensure justice prevails.
It can be a president, it can be a governor, it can be a minister. Any prayer offered by such a just leader, Almighty Allah will accept that prayer.
The Imam then led the 2 Raka Juma prayer. Some of the worshippers who spoke to Kwara TV News described the sermon as enlightening, noting that it shed light on the ways prayers can be easily accepted.
I was able to learn the different ways to accept our prayers and those things that we can do to improve the frequency of Allah accepting our prayers.
Like on the day of Arafah and the places of Arafah itself. And there are some people that if they offer us a prayer, inshallah, it has been answered.
And different situations through which Allah accepts our prayers. First of all, from our parents, prayers that our parents make for us, according to the Imam, those prayers are always accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
You're watching Kwara TV News tonight. Let's go and pay some bills. When we return, the news continues from our news desk. Stay with us.
no pull your ears, make we talk. Shout my tea fresh now, but you know, I beg no be slow. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, it's your time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up and shine your smile. No more cover now. Because with Colgate, start to do yoga with your smile.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. Eba mi kira fún mama mi. Orisha mi yao, kò sí láé.
Every mom, a treasure beyond measure. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy family.
Thank you very much for watching the news tonight. And still from our news desk, Governor Diko Marada has directed the Ministry of Higher Vocational and Technical Education and the Casino Youth Crafts Village to establish special skills acquisition classes for persons with disabilities across the state. The directive was given during the flag-off of an empowerment support distribution program for 680 persons with special needs organized by a non-government organization at the Gwagware complex on Friday in Katsina. Governor Rada announced that special classes would be introduced at the training centers in Katsina, Daura, and Maufashi to enhance access to vocational training and equip beneficiaries with the skills to become economically self-reliant. He emphasized the need for inclusive development, noting that persons with disabilities must be given equal opportunities to acquire skills and establish sustainable livelihoods. As part of the empowerment initiative, the governor also announced an additional financial support of 6.8 million naira for beneficiaries, describing the gesture as a demonstration of the state government's commitment to inclusive empowerment. He pledged that the government would purchase all products made by the beneficiaries to motivate them to further develop their skills, and directed the management of the Gwagware Foundation to expand its skills acquisition programs to accommodate more persons with disabilities across the state. Governments have been advised to prioritize Nigeria's sovereignty and collaborate with relevant agencies in fighting against terrorism. Some stakeholders gave the charge some hours after the U.S. airstrike on Nigeria's soil on the eve of Christmas celebration. Awao Dauda spoke to some residents in the state capital on the effects of developments as well as the way forward. I report.
Nigerians' Christmas celebration yesterday was disrupted with the news of airstrike by United States targeting Islamic State ISIS militants in northwest Nigeria's Sokoto State. U.S. President Donald Trump, in a post, described the strike as a powerful and deadly operation in retaliation against militants who had targeted Christian communities. Meanwhile, the federal government, in its response, confirmed the airstrike as part of ongoing security cooperation with the United States, which involve intelligence sharing and coordinated planning to tackle terrorism and violent extremism in northwest Nigeria. Speaking to Kwara TV News, some respondents, Kayode Abdulaziz and Oluwaseun Ajide, said the U.S. decision is a welcome idea as long as it will tackle militants directly and not affect innocent souls. They emphasized that insecurity requires collaborative effort, stressing that Nigerian government cannot do it alone.
It is long expected because the insecurity have been in the land for a long period of time, And when the legitimate government failed to do the needful at the right time, there is no big deal in seeking for the assistance of international community. But while doing that, I want to urge the U.S. to respect the sovereignty of Nigeria.
Government is something that Nigerian government cannot do all alone, but they have to give out some instruction. Before U.S. can stand or set their feet upon any kind of country soil, they have to take permission from that government. So Nigeria government is also part of the issue.
In his divergent opinion, Rabiu Muhammad stressed that U.S. attack on Nigeria's soil is uncalled for, adding that Nigerian sovereignty has been jeopardized. He added that foreign military, no matter the approval, cannot know the terrain of another country.
Even if the federal government is the one that gave the go-ahead for U.S. to bomb a particular place in Sokoto, for that matter, they should be able to ensure that what is done is actually the ISIS people that were targeted and attacked, not ordinary people.
Hawa Dauda, Kwara TV News.
A socio-cultural group, the Northern Ethnic Nationalities Forum, has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he described as his decisive leadership, strategic foresight, and unwavering commitment to Nigerian security and sovereignty. The forum also praised the Minister of Defense, the leadership of the armed forces, and the entire security architecture for their professionalism, cooperation, and effective operational coordination in the recent joint counter-terrorism efforts targeting the ISIS affiliates and other terrorist groups operating in the country. The commendation was contained in a statement issued in Abuja on Friday by the chairman of the forum, Dr. Dominic Alancha, following the successful joint operation carried out by Nigeria and the United States troops against ISIS elements in Sokoto State on Thursday. The forum also applauded the President of the United States, Donald Trump, for respecting Nigerian sovereignty and ensuring that all actions were carried out with the full cooperation and approval of the Nigerian government. The forum acknowledged the consent-based collaboration and intelligence-driven partnership between Nigeria and the United States, describing it as a reflection of a mature and mutually respectful security relationship aimed at degrading terrorist networks and restoring peace to affected communities. Energizing President Trump, the group said its approach reinforces international law, mutual respect among nations, and the shared global responsibility to combat terrorism. Vice President Kashim Shettima has visited victims of the recent bomb blast at Gamboru Market Mosque in Maiduguri, Borno State, offering condolences and pledging support to those affected. This is contained in a statement by Stanley Uwocha, the spokesman and the senior special assistant to the President on Media and Communications, which says Shettima met with victims receiving medical treatment and conveyed the sympathy of the President and the federal government. The Vice President assured the injured and the families of the victims that the government would continue to provide the necessary assistance in the wake of the tragic incident. The report says that at least 5 people were confirmed dead, while 35 others sustained injuries following the explosion at the Al-Adom Jumat Mosque in Gamboru Market area of Maiduguri. The Metropolitan Council. The blast occurred on Wednesday during the evening Maghrib prayer session, heightening the tragedy for worshippers at the mosque. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has mourned the death of 2 members of the Kano State House of Assembly. He described the loss as sad, tragic, and painful. Lawmakers Aminu Ngongo, who represented Ngongo constituency, and Aliu Daneji, who represented Kano municipal constituency, died in separate incidents within about an hour on Wednesday. In a statement on Friday by a special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, Tinubu said that their death had created a void, depriving the people of their constituencies of committed representation. Tinubu prayed for the repose of the souls of the late lawmakers and asked God to grant comfort to their families. Reports say that the death of the 2 legislators have thrown Kano politics into mourning. When we come back from this break, the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commissioned the Eyo Monument at the Center for Yoruba Culture and the history located in the unique area of Lagos Island. This is a minimum after this timer. Stay with us.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
May every move you make this festive season radiate with joy. Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back. You're watching Kwara TV News tonight. Let's start with some stories from Lagos. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu today commissioned the Eyo Monument at the Center for Yoruba Culture and History located in the unique area of Lagos Island. This is contained in a statement shared by the Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to Governor Bega Akosile on Friday. Sanwo-Olu, while speaking at the commissioning ceremony, said that the monument represents the essence of the state culture and identity. Stated that Eyo is a cultural symbol which tells the story of the state to the world, explaining that the newly commissioned monument would serve as a unique attraction for visitors. He added that the monument would provide a space where visitors can learn, take photographs and share the history of the state. To be recalled that the state government had on Wednesday issued a travel advisory announcing widespread traffic restrictions on Lagos Island ahead of the Eyo Festival, scheduled for Saturday, the 27th of December 2025. The Nigerian Army has issued a warning over a fraudulent recruitment advertisement circulating on social media and other online platforms, which claims that the direct short service course, the SSC 29 application form 2026 is available. In a segment on the Nigerian Army's X account posted by the acting director of the Directorate of Army Public Relations, Anele Akolonia, on Friday, the Army described the advertisement as fake, false, and misleading, stressing that no such recruitment exercise has been authorized or announced by the Nigerian Army. The statement clarified that the Army has not commenced any recruitment or commissioning for the Direct Short Service Commission or Short Service Commission at this time. Members of the public are therefore urged to disregard the advertisement, and it did not originate from the Army or any of its authorized channels. The Nigerian Army emphasized that whenever recruitment exercises are officially approved, the public will be duly informed and notified through official channels, including the Nigerian Army website, verified social media accounts, national newspapers, and other recognized communication platforms. The Army further cautioned Nigerians to remain vigilant against fraudsters who exploit fake recruitment notices to deceive and extort unsuspecting individuals. It reiterated that the recruitment into the Nigerian Army is free of charge. Let's talk business. The leadership of the National Assembly, led by Senate President Godswill Akpabio and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has directed the Clerk of the National Assembly to gazette Nigeria's newly enacted tax laws following growing controversies. The directive was disclosed on Friday in a statement by the spokesperson of the House of Representatives, Akin Rotimi, who said that the National Assembly had commenced a review of tax laws to address concerns raised in public space. He said the decision to gazette the laws was taken to provide clarity and ensure accuracy in the legislative record, stressing that the matter is being handled strictly within the constitutional and statutory powers of the National Assembly. Rotimi explained that the leadership ordered the gazetting of the acts and the issuance of certified true copies of the versions duly passed by both chambers. He noted that the step is purely administrative and aimed at properly authenticating and reflecting the legislative decisions taken by National Assembly. The controversy follows claims by lawmaker Abdulsaman Dasuki, who recently raised concerns about the discrepancies between the tax laws passed by the legislature and the versions that were gazetted. His claims triggered widespread public criticism and debate over the integrity of the process. The tax laws are expected to be implemented from January 2026. Now let's talk sport. Former Nigerian international Ifeanyi Udeze has acknowledged that the game between the Nigerian Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia will be tough. The encounter will see both teams go for a win to book their next ticket for the knockout stages of the tournament. However, Udeze stated that Nigeria can't afford to lose against Tunisia on Saturday. Finally, from the foreign scene, Ivory Coast opposition PDC-IRDA has accused supporters of the ruling RHDP of carrying out a fraudulent collection of voters' personal data ahead of legislative elections. The party stated that individuals claiming to belong to the RHDP have been gathering names, phone numbers, voter card details, and police stations information, saying the actions are allegedly accompanied by promises of cash payments of up to 300,000 CFAs and the distribution of motorcycles aimed at influencing the votes. Moreover, the Independent Electoral Commission said it does not intervene in disputes between political parties and advised anyone who feels wronged to seek legal actions through the courts. The PDCI has also raised concerns about the disappearance of more than 25,000 voter cards in the Port Bore constituency, in which the head of the CEI has dismissed the fears, saying the cards have been identified, reissued, and will be available on re-election day. Reports indicated that more than 8.7 million voters are expected to cast their ballots on Saturday, the 27th December, to elect 255 members of the parliament. That report from the Ivory Coast concludes our package from the English desk. Thank you very much for watching. Let's cross over to the language. Good evening. Again, Pashan. Thank you.
Zumana ya sala Christmas de la wognati tu abona na kiba no mushvin ba ku la lugwa no ga yiga efona tsagun ye efoya boxing day na de ajun beije efode etwa fo shibe butwan ye 20 December ya na ma wato yi efona de bejimi ga efona no peche ga ria twage lo ria tutu jina wale ga jine lo ria abona zumana na jelo na du kwen ashia kun yi pata won ke dan degi bi ani gola je mi labari television ba abona na de la zan de lo ejine lo ria abo ti chile lo kendo na arikan ye ejide ina egilabari on egilabari Suleiman Hassan na ko labari na won jiwe won kede dagba ni ona de asala Christmas de la gogan ti tu na ye to fo shiwe gutana mina na mai atagun ye fo yan ri atwage lori atochu shina oji ne lórí abona wale gan wo chen ase akunji to patade yene ke da shi biyan na sashin shop to bande kike ci wuyo na amma kama shop dai biyan a ci ye pe biyan ni ba za yi dai ula izan lo na nga gan zukun san zango na ci kulende na to zukun e fun zango to zukun kulende na ga zukun sha ba nan ai da maraba to challenge ari be lo ci kama mule zai dai a shi to akunde aya shop dai pe na dai ba ni ezan wuce dai yake da mun buro nan ni mi ba ci mo nke lazan lo da nan emi ya bayi na dai gan recreation center na bana ba ci la ezan lo na ba nan tun egi to rangi dai ewu mai edufe tiyan lela lokacin e fansa lane nan a ci aga ba ci lo gan be labari kide pataki bona dan me fun na ta ga boxing de nga ngara to ga lo ya to chuju na ngan da tun e ko ne gan ko yo baro du na ju ko mu cha ale gan kama ya zai de mu tu ba go na mu ci wa ga mi so na ala to la tie pataki bona da bona kede ni lagi kine fu yo na de ya amiche yi to be do ju nga ga cici na sakani yi to be do jibo na sakani ba be mi ye bo be yimi tsakanin yimi kan be to yigi to ya mashi kakan sashin zane doshi ma Allah to dake efuna wi efuna aji kine efuna ni mun chukuku na zagu bade aja la egwaya do jira to ya doji e budi amichi na diulu ta cha bona e ba titin bombu na de tin tuta ci ne ga yeshi timba e shi ya ofo na de den me yakin kwara abu na wale gan wa ga la mi fe na mun yi na de titin bombu ci de a wani ko de ya da rangi de kin e shi ya ofo kwata na titin bombu na de tin na titin tsakanin yeshi ga ofo na tuwo na de na ye fuen sala na ala sala Christmas na zane jide ya le kendo na de bombo jide titina na takede atakata ne de tsoa ba unchi na katale chine de tsoa unchi na to unchi pata ajin asara ati aga to mosla chine din chuko ya jehova na bombo nike timbago be na ati aga wale gan ye batina na ke ye tibe na unchi kasan ba na de mi je gi ba na de gan solid watch hotel na unchi bebe takani de fi miti gutu kiloji na de ba da ji de unchi gungu na lo pado ya na ni mi takana de fit ya adanga gan jima fo yin na ye tsafo shi be gutu ayin na rubuto kati de ya ndasa ko ka ofa ngai gan e ka mutin ye ofo abola aziz baba tunde latula kede bani ana be nana de dazan bauchona se la fitina de to wani kota da zangina bani eze try de ka kan de akuda bauchi yani ya titin lelodo ina de go titin bombon chi de ibe ina mbagoma latula be kede ni mi takara uncho ta kede ndin da sako e ka gunde ye fo so dagbani wa ezan la mi sam badala da ba unchani na de usu na de size na e tiya cicin lelo bago ati wa kede za angi je da fati papa ando no fe no san na nga basoko na de goyina aga etulo tu amaga dudu juwa na e bo ja machi bado akede dojina soko ga de chigwe nga makan wu ayo na nga be unbe tin alheru ya za angi na aduana kamen dondo yamanci a ce ba ya giji na dani mi to rando ciji na dani mi ekpo ni ona de aje ani kede yi dani mi ekko yi ekko na jide soko buyi wa jun laba gwa aduan uji na wona be bayan wazi ya wutu ba na de tura daga bayan liman masallaci mu ko na daga imam ya al-hilal Christian mosque na de ngai gan daga musulman likita Abdulhamid Badmoso lokacin hutu bayan jima'a yin na egi labari ngai gan wuyan lo kede nimi wutubu bolo ya lecturer Abdul Hamid Badmus latula bayan sashi yana jide ezade ga bazatu wale gan adwa dun gobe gwacho na machi biye lo ya kede na jani bo ngai gan adwa ne zaba ya zana da zano a ce aga to adwa na de zade bana ya egido jina udanni ka mudabu ana udanni yana la emi gwa adwa be chobana a ce aga ba o machi le bugan ba a kede yeji guba a ce aga aji kine ti adwa ba ya dojobe machi gwa da kede ni yelo kede adwa ba na manchi agbada aji kine ce ba adwa kan dondo de ko goro ye juna mutum so dan nimi gobe na sokwaji gobe gwacho na daliman na ci ba adwa de kede nimi be kede adwa ne zade ba e fun ga ibe fun la gun arafa na mudani go nga nimi to adwa ba nimi maslacin ko ka bono a ci ba ganin be da nan do ci ne de sokota na mudani mi ne la adwa ne za gode ka ka ina le imam daliman badmos na biya take dai addu'a tsakanin yammaci ya wujiga addu'a kawai ya sai dai ezu ba addu'a mu yikini ya etwa to tishi na shi dai mulki dai ga fi gwabu na kin bono mu amma yikini etin daidai na su ko daga wano a ce ga mu dan yin yana awa tsakanin zawangi je wannan gwamnati ba ni dai shawara ba gwamnati a nake dai a gikini etiyan niyo ne ya etiyan wadan niyo ya egwa fina dai a fin gwa ke ba gani be gangwala gidi kaka to kin doci ya ekoce etiyan egwa kan dai wa tabiya sakwa ito ekukun pene ran shi dai be kwa ni abe kukun pe kin Nigeria abu ne ga terrorism nan sashen zani dai ga ide to nan ala ga na misun ne dai tu ke dai ngai ga zuma ne dai ya fi bambun doci daga kin din ba so kin US dai kin Nigeria abu ba kin Nigeria abu nga ga yafu ne to na dai Allah Christmas da nan hawa udada no dai baza gani be zan da ci na yi shi ne ilo abu na edo ta kin Kwara na jibe wuya kide etwafu shibe gutun etwa December nyan ya wu etwa na pata Jesus ma Kristi la mani ATM ma Jesus Kristi ona amma ya na a rikpena debo na nga igan al ibale ko le wa ya taketi ci na de kin United States soja yi de a de labishi etigan kede na abala bombu de ba cinga kin etiyan ba na jide ya ba na jide za de tabiya sakpa ne de sofi na jide eji ba na ci ga ku aga ku kun da pe ngai gwa kongwan notice to kukun pe da angiji nan nimi kin Nigeria abu nan na alcohol na be ba ga mi sun tishin kin US Donald Trump na la ya jide dan kide unci na be cinga da no mu ci na be cinga da mu yi na buka sawai na ebo na a cici ne mu ci ba alcohol gan eza ta biya sapa na ba do na ga sofi na nge basoko a ce kukun da pe eza igizuma Christian na aga dide a fe chen fi aba mchuna ebo edufe lafiya to mo wen ezakin je no a tsare ba gwamnati yakin Najeriya tuna bani a gaskiya latuna ke dai muciya gaskiya na dai a jidana gaskiyo na fi bin daga bayan gwamnati yakin United States no nama eza aklize eza jide eza pipe na aga lotun no na bana jide asofina nga yi na dai ayi bana dai awa a cikin fi nan ni me zane dai ba ga ni be gwalaje mi tele yin mi labari abu nan ga zani ne ga kayo dai Abdulaziz nan to oluwa shin ajide a latula kide ni ebo na dai kini United States dina yana gina ebo nan na bana wa ke la ko cibin to gwa kan da biya tabiya sapa yi bakin don dai zane shi da ja naki abe kukun pe zane ga shi ja eti edu fe lafiya nan amma ci gwa ta kide ezana agba to gwa fi keba etian gwa fi gan be za kin gwamnati kin babu na fi gwa gan be za de yin muji kwataki ebode dojina de gwa kan popori to kini gabo na wa de abe je bianu tishi kin Nigeria abo tishi Bola Tinubu gba ni de la emisaye badade lu kin Kano state ani tien zaguba ndo chine de lu ijegwa fochoyin na je ade pelo jina na yegian ko so kata shaba yin kin state yin Kano na umala ejida tutuan na kede yana de be na tasawayin nan be yamba tallo bayan zakin Kano shi kwata nan ya tishi ngai ga yi kata shaba yin Kano kin Kano state na ya zanni Aminu Ugongo na de unji kine ko so ya kan Ugongo na mi state kin state yin kata shaba yin Kano nan ake ba gan be Aliu Daneji na unke gikine ko so ya ngai gan Kano ba ne gan kan Kano municipal na zagba ba awani do je ngai na de alu ijogo na ba ta kan de fitin ngai gan jimon fona daga ba zai ne dai shawara ya ce tiyan gan bajo ya tishi na bayo onanuga mutake de Tinubu mutan ba sawai be kin duniya tutun ne be kedo ina ke tusunna mu yi na debbe a zangi de na kade fuye kono bago takada na cima ba do de sawai ya kuci gwa ne kete so ku gwaye na efuwa na marketing wa kike ci yo na e ba ta na e ba e bo lo tun siyasa kin Kano na to nam dia la ba gan be jime nu pe na ji kina na kina da be da ba la ko na gba gan be jime ya gina alapo ci da na kina lo
Monsieur Ahmed Pansana tampa fún ìròyìn lédè àbínibí Muhammad Jami Alakun ló kọ mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ìròyìn rèé lóhun tí kò tí ju wákàtí mẹ́rìnlélógún lọ tí a ṣe ayẹyẹ ọdún kérésìmesì tí ọjọ́ ìfúnnilẹ́bùn sì tẹ̀lé tí òun jẹ́ ohun tó máa ń wáyé ní gbogbo ọjọ́ kẹrìndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kejìlá ọdọọdún iṣẹ́ ìṣe kátàkárà ni ó ti ń padà bọ̀ sípò láàrin gbòòrò ìlú ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV lọ kiri gbòòrò ìlú Ìlọrin láti bójú wo bí nǹkan ṣe rí. Suleiman Hassan ni ó sì kó ìjábọ̀jọ tí ó sì mú wá wípé ayẹyẹ ọdún kérésìmesì ni ó dùn mọ́ni nínú púpọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ìṣe kátàkárà ṣe ń padà bọ̀ sípò ní gbòòrò ìlú Ìlọrin nígbà tí àwọn ilé ìtajà àti àwọn ààyè okòòwò ti ń ṣílẹ̀kùn wọn nígbà tí àwọn ilé ìtajà míì sì wà ní títìpa. Ara àwọn ààyè tí ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV dé ní Zango, ọjà Kúrèndé, Maraba, Challenge àtàwọn míì. Àwọn olùgbé ni wọ́n rí wọn tí wọ́n ń bá kátàkárà lọ. Bákan náà láwọn ààyè ìgbafẹ́ tí ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV ṣàbẹ̀wò sí níṣẹ́ ni àwọn olùgbé pọ̀ tí wọ́n kún fọ́fọ́ láwọn ààyè yìí láti fi ẹ̀mí ìfẹ́ hàn. Bákan náà nínú ẹ̀mí ìfúnnilẹ́bùn tó jẹ́ àyájọ́ tòní ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ọjà òpópónà Yorùbá níbi tí àwọn tí wọ́n bá ìkọ̀ròyìn wa sọ̀rọ̀ ti fi èròǹgbà wọn hàn lórí pàtàkì ọjọ́ òní ní tí wọ́n ní ó sàmì ìfi ìfẹ́ hàn síra ẹni nípa ìfìfẹ́ hàn láàrin ọkọ síyàwó ọmọ àtàwọn míì bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n tún fi kún wípé ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ ẹ̀mí ìfẹ̀mí ìmúre hàn nídìí ìfúnnilẹ́bùn bó bá ti wù kí ó kéré àbí kò tóbi mọ́. Ìbẹ̀rùbojo nílùú Ọ̀fà ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara lẹ́yìn tí ìbúgbàmù wáyé ní ìlú ọ̀hún ní alẹ́ ọjọ́bọ̀ tó sì bà àwọn dúkìá kan jẹ́ léyìí tó ti dá ìbẹ̀rùbojo sọ́kàn àwọn èèyàn. Ìbúgbàmù ọ̀hún ní ìjábọ̀ sọ wípé ó wáyé láyé ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ méjì ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ kérésìmesì. Àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ sojú ẹ̀ jábọ̀ wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ilé ní ọ̀rọ̀ náà kàn ní àyíká pápá ìkírun yídì nígbàtí ìbúgbàmù ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì wáyé ní àyíká ilé ìtura Solidworth èyí tí kò ju ìrìn ẹsẹ̀ ìṣẹ́jú 5 lọ sí àyè àkọ́kọ́. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan lọ́jọ́ Ẹtì ní ọjọ́ kẹrìndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2025 látọ̀dọ̀ àgbà akọ̀wé ìròyìn sí alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ọ̀fà Abiola Azeez Babatunde sọ wípé àyíká ọ̀hún ni àwọn elétò ààbò ti dòyè ni wọ́n ti yí ká tí wọ́n sì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwádìí. Ó sọ wípé alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ọ̀hún Suleiman Ọlátúnjí Omi Tuntun ti ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ààyè náà lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tó sì ti pàrọwà sáwọn olùgbé láti ṣe sùúrù pẹ̀lú ìjọba. Alága ọ̀hún tún rọ àwọn olùgbé ìlú Ọ̀fà láti wà ní ojúlẹ̀ lákànfí sọ́rí kí wọ́n sì máa tẹ̀lé òfin. Àwọn ará ìlú ni wọ́n tún gbé àmọ̀ràn kalẹ̀ fún láti máa ṣàyẹ̀wò ìròyìn kó jẹ́ èyí tí ó pójú owó ṣáájú kí wọ́n tó pín ayédèrú kiri ìgboro. Emir ìlú Kano Muhammad Sanusi kejì ti pè fún àlékún afárá ìfẹ́ àti ìṣọ̀kan láàrin ẹkùn Niger léyìí tó ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nílò ọ̀pọ̀ afárá sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè ńlá. ẹ̀mí ọ̀hún ló sọ̀rọ̀ nílùú Atani níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Arochukwu nípínlẹ̀ Abia lásìkò ayẹyẹ àyájọ́ Atani tọdún 2025 tó sì ké sí àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà láti dira wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ìyá fi ṣe ìdámọ̀ ara wọn lóṣùṣù ọwọ̀ bí orílẹ̀-èdè ńlá kan. Sanusi tí ó jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ olùgbaninímọ̀ràn ọrọ̀ ajé fún ìpínlẹ̀ Abia ni ó tún fi ẹ̀mí ìtẹ́lọ́rùn hàn pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ìṣe gómìnà Alex Otti ti ìpínlẹ̀ Abia léyìí tó ní àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní iṣẹ́ takuntakun tó ń ṣe. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbi ayẹyẹ ọ̀hún, gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Abia sọ wípé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní kò yẹ kí wọ́n máa ti ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú bọ ẹlẹ́yà àbí ẹlẹ́sìn. Ó ti sọ wípé Emir Sanusi ló ti kojú onírúurú ìpèníjà ṣùgbọ́n tó kan sára àti sàdánkátà sí Emir náà fún bí kò ṣe fààyè gbà kí àwọn ìpèníjà rẹ̀ kí ó gbé òun ṣubú. Àwọn àdúrà àwọn òbí lórí àwọn ọmọ àti ìṣàdúrà fẹ́ni tí ò sí nítòsí ẹni ni wọ́n ti tọ́ka sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run Allah fi máa gba àdúrà ẹrú rẹ̀ ní kíákíá. Eléyìí ni ara kókó wáàsí látẹnu ìmáàmù mọ́sálásí al-Imam al-Hilal Crescent èyí tí ìmáàmù dókítà Abdulhamid Yusuf Badmus tí ó jẹ́ ìmáàmù bẹ̀ lásìkò ìrun Jímọ̀ tòní. Sulaiman Hassan bá wọn kójú síbi ìrun Jímọ̀ náà tó sì mú ìjábọ̀ wá wípé nínú kútùbà rẹ̀ ni dókítà Abdulhamid Badmus ti tọ́ka àwọn ààyè àti ipò tí Ọlọ́run bá láti tètè máa ń tẹ́wọ́ gba àdúrà mùsùlùmí. Màmá òun tọ́ka sí wípé ṣíṣe àdúrà fún ẹni tí ò sí nítòsí ẹni àti àdúrà arìnrìn-àjò ló wà lára àdúrà tí ó tètè máa ń rí ìtẹ́wọ́gbà tó sì súnra àwọn mùsùlùmí láti máa ṣàdúrà fún mùsùlùmí ọmọ ìyá wọn. Ó tẹnumọ́ wípé àdúrà látọ̀dọ̀ òbí sí ọmọ ni ó jẹ́ èyí tó máa ń súré gbà níwájú Ọlọ́run ọba Allah. Màmá òun tó fi kún wípé àdúrà tí wọ́n bá ṣe lórí òkè Àràfá ní Kaaba àti àsìkò tí èèyàn bá ń kírun ni a ti máa rí ìtẹ́wọ́gbà. Imam Badmus tún tọ́ka ẹ̀ pé àdúrà fún àwọn olórí tó bá ń ṣe dọ́gbandọ́gba lòun náà ṣe pàtàkì gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe ṣàdúrà sọ́lọ́run ọba Allah kó ṣàtọ̀nà àwọn olórí lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Imam ọ̀hún ló padà wá ṣáájú láti kí rákà méjì tó jẹ́ ọ̀ranyàn fún ìrun Jímọ̀. Àwọn olùjọ́sìn tí wọ́n bá ikọ̀ orin iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n júwe wáàsí náà bíi ìpè ìtanijí nítọ́ka sí wípé ó tún ti ṣí ojú àwọn olùjọ́sìn sí ọ̀nà tí àdúrà fi tètè máa ń gbà. Wọ́n ti gbé àmọ̀ràn kalẹ̀ fún ìjọba láti mú òmìnira ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà lọ́kùnkúndùn kó sì ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn àjọ tó bá yẹ níbi ìgbógun ti ìgbésùnmọ̀mí. Àwọn tọ́rọ̀ kankan ni wọ́n sọ eléyìí lẹ́yìn wákàtí mélòó kan tí ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà ṣe àkọlù òfurufú sí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ ayẹyẹ Kérésìmesì. Hawaii Dauda tó bá àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ nínú Ìlọrin olú ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara lórí ìdàgbàsókè yìí àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ayẹyẹ Kérésìmesì fáwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ní alẹ́ àná ni ó di bákan mìíràn nígbà tí ìròyìn àkọlù ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà sí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà èyí tí wọ́n fi ń dojúkọ àwọn ikọ̀ alákatakítí ẹ̀sìn tí wọ́n pè ní ISIS ní ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto ló wáyé. Ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà Donald Trump nínú àgbéjáde kan júwe àkọlù náà bí èyí tó lágbára tó sì burú jáì nídìí ìgbógun ti ìgbésùnmọ̀mí èyí tí wọ́n ní ó ń kojú àwọn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ nínú èsì rẹ̀ lòun náà fìdí àkọlù náà múlẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ló wà lára àjùmọ̀ṣepọ̀ ìlàkàkà pẹ̀lú ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà nídìí ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ ìròyìn tó fìdí múlẹ̀ láti ṣàkọlù sí ìgbésùnmọ̀mí àtàwọn alákatakítí tí wọ́n dààmú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá ikọ̀ ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn tí wọ́n dáhùn sí ọ̀rọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Kwara TV yìí Káyọ̀dé Abdulaziz àti Olúwaṣeun Àjídé sọ wípé ìpinnu ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà ọ̀hún ló jẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè tó ṣe tẹ́wọ́gbà nídìí ìgbógun ti ìgbésùnmọ̀mí èyí tí kò sí ní nǹkan ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn tí kò mọwọ́ mẹsẹ̀ lásìkò àkọlù ọ̀hún. Wọ́n tẹnumọ́ wípé àìsí ètò ààbò lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí nílò àjùmọ̀ṣe ìlàkàkà látọ̀dọ̀ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àti àwọn àjọ tọ́rọ̀ kàn léyìí tí wọ́n ní ìjọba ilẹ̀ yìí kò lè dá ọ̀rọ̀ náà nìkan yanjú. Nínú ojúran tiẹ̀, Rabiu Muhammed tẹnumọ́ wípé àkọlù ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà sí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ èyí tí kò tọ́ tí kò sì yẹ láti kún wípé ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ilẹ̀ olómìnira tí wọn kò gbọdọ̀ tọwọ́ bọ̀ lójú. Òun tó fi kàn wípé kí àjọ gbogbo ilẹ̀ òkèrè kí ó tó lè ṣe àkọlù ó nílò láti ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò ìbuwọ́lù tí ó bá tó àti tó bá yẹ. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, mínísítà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ òkèrè Yusuf Tugar sọ wípé ìdojúkọ àkọlù ọ̀hún sáwọn agbésùmọ̀mí ní apá ìwọ̀ oòrùn àríwá ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ ìtẹnumọ́ àjùmọ̀ṣepọ̀ ìlàkàkà níbọ̀ fún òmìnira ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àti òfin àgbáyé. Ó fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé iṣẹ́ ìṣe ọ̀hún lórí ìbuwọ́lù àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ ìjọba tí ó tọ́ àtèyí tó yẹ lẹ́yìn tó sì dúró lórí ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ ìròyìn tó fìdí múlẹ̀ láti fi gbógun ti iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àwọn agbésùmọ̀mí lẹ́yìn tí ó sì ṣàdínkù àwọn tí kò mọwọ́ mẹsẹ̀. Ìrántí wà wípé ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà Donald Trump ló ti ṣáájú dúnkòkò mọ́ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ní ọjọ́ 21 oṣù kẹwàá láti kó àwọn ọmọ ogun orílẹ̀-èdè yìí nídìí ẹ̀sùn wípé wọ́n pa àwọn Kristẹni. Igbákejì ààrẹ Kashim Shettima ní ó ti ṣàbẹ̀wò sí àwọn tí ó farakásá ìbúgbàmù láìpẹ́ yìí ní mọ́sálásí kan nínú ọjà Gamboro ní ìlú Maiduguri ìpínlẹ̀ Borno tó sì náwó ìbánikẹ́dùn àti ìjẹ́jẹ́ àtìlẹ́yìn fáwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ náà kàn. Eléyìí ló wà nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan látọwọ́ Stanley Nkocha tó jẹ́ agbẹnusọ àti àgbà olùrànlọ́wọ́ pàtàkì sí ààrẹ lórí ìròyìn àti ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀, èyí tí Shettima tí ó ṣèpàdé pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ó farakásá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún tí wọ́n gba ìtọ́jú lọ́wọ́ tó sì náwó ìbánikẹ́dùn sí ààrẹ Tinubu àti ìjọba àpapọ̀. Gbákejì ààrẹ ni ó tún ṣe ìdánilójú fún àwọn tí ó farapa àti mọ̀lẹ́bí àwọn tí ó bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà lọ pé ìjọba kò ní káàárẹ̀ ọkàn láti ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn tó bá yẹ fún wọn lásìkò yìí. Ìjábọ̀ sọ wípé kò dín ní èèyàn 5 ni wọ́n jọ lọ ń pè nígbà tí èèyàn 35 sì farapa lẹ́yìn tí ìbúgbàmù wáyé ní mọ́sálásí Al-Adum tó jẹ́ ti mọ́sálásí Jímọ̀ nínú ọjà Gamboro ní ìlú Maiduguri. Ìròyìn àwọn kò ní jù báyìí lọ fún ti alẹ́ òní. Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀ tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Tósìn Adéoyè Abọ́mẹ́rẹ́.
Thank you very much, Mohammed Jamiu Alapo, for the news from the languages desk. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you very much for watching from Tampafu.
Wájú tó lọ́dọ̀ọ́lọ́ àgbọ̀n àdáfitì yín ní dàbí ń gbàgbé ní ìfowópamọ́ máa tàn ìfá náà zuwa ní sọ̀kú èdùfẹ́ láfíà láìbẹ̀ láfíà ìwúrà ìlú sọ ìfibò kámdóńdó kì í máa yẹn lábẹ́ ìṣòro alákó.
tó ọlá tún ní àkọ́tún ìròyìn míì yóò tún mọ̀ wá sí ojú òòrùn yìí títí ìgbà náà Mohammed Jamiu Alapolo ní èdè kàǹkà kó mọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́ọ̀dẹ̀ kó wà wá o ó tún dìgbà kan náà tó sìn.
Thank you very much for watching the news tonight. That's it on the news. Thank you for watching. Continue to broadcast the television as being to our 24-hour broadcast service. Remember that we are on Saturn 133 TV 502. We're also live on Facebook at Kwara TV. Compliment of the city. And of course, many happy returns as we celebrate the Christmas and the New Year. My name is Tosin Adioye. Good evening.
No put your ears, make we talk. Shout my teeth fresh now, but you know, I beg no be slow. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, you got time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up and shine your smile. No more cover mouth.
Good morning. Today's weather will be sunny with a high of 31 degrees.
Alexa, music please.
Playing workout music.
Striving for mastery? You need speed, precision, and clarity of purpose. They all add up. Talent is not enough. You've got to prove that you're able to take advantage of unlimited opportunities when they come. And to do that, you need plenty of data. Scratch that. You need unlimited data. And there's no better provider of unlimited data
Access granted.
And your all-powerful Glow router.
Whether home or office, enjoy unlimited data on a Glow router. Dial *312#.
You know, I've got unlimited eyes.
Glow Unlimited.
I'm still watching.